It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Tagliafico. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And it's played forward. And here's Oyarzabal. Molina. Romero. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Llorente. Alvarez. Forwards and with intent. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yamal. Nico Williams. Llorente. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Have it back and can go again. McAllister. De Paul. Molina. De Paul. Paredes. Tagliafico. Romero. Tagliafico. McAllister. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tagliafico. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Molina. McAllister. Llorente. Yamal. And he's making progress on the ball. Pedri. Messi. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Paredes. McAllister. Fernandez. Alvarez. That's been drilled forward. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Llorente. Tagliafico. Alvarez. McAllister. Paredes. Molina. Fabian Ruiz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Nico Williams. Cucurella has it in a wide position. Play, and it is a goal kick. McAllister. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That has been cut short. Cucurella. Nico Williams on a charge down the left. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alvarez. Moved on forwards. Eric, he's given it away. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Shot a goal! Goal! Argentina! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Spain are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Llorente. Spain do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Alvarez, nicely aimed pass. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Llorente. Up he goes! Fernandez. Alvarez. Aim forwards.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal.
What a throw in. That's a fabulous... Pedri! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Fernandez. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Strong running down that left flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Romero. McAllister. McAllister, gently done. Short changes him with that pass. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Nico Williams. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Paredes. McAllister. Spread out to the left. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Llorente.
Fabian Ruiz.
Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. It's run loose here. And here's Nico Williams. Crossed in again. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Paredes. Now who's going to be first to this? De Paul. And here's Messi. And it's played forward. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Fabian Ruiz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession.
Fabian Ruiz.
Out to the left it goes. McAllister. Over to the left. Aimed in. There's the header! Nico Williams.
Eric Garcia.
Pedri. Alvarez. McAllister. Molina.
And it's McAllister. And here goes for a shot!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little bit annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pedri,
Rodri.
Yamal, played over towards the opposite flank.
Fabian Ruiz.
De Paul, some resolute defending there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Paredes. De Paul. Caresses it through. Messi hits it! Yamal. Pedri. Moved on forwards. That's a danger. Oyarzabal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina cannot keep hold of the ball. Thinks one through. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz forwards and with intent. Molina. Paredes. Fernandez. That's a good run down the left. Played into the middle. Paredes. And he has been fouled there. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Molina. Looking here to chip it through. De Paul providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Cucurella. Nico Williams.
Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined. McAllister. Fernandez. Yamal gets a foot in here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's McAllister. Can he finish? That was mighty close. Pedri. Llorente. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure.
Martinez.
Fernandez. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi. Looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Fabian Ruiz.
That's an imaginative pass. Keeper's dealt with that. Cucurella. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. McAllister. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Martinez.
Pedri does really well to win the ball there.
Fabian Ruiz.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. He's making a real surge on the left. Tries to dink it through. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes.
Tagliafico.
Romero. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Romero.
Tagliafico.
Fernandez. McAllister. Molina. Paredes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Fernandez. Fernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Hit into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Tagliafico. Paredes succumbs to the pressure.
Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia.
Eric Garcia played out to the left flank. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fernandez. And it's Messi. Messi shifted upfield. Header! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Llorente. Yamal. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined.
Rodri.
Now it's Llorente. Delivered with... And the finish! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Paredes. Fernandez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nico Williams. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Clearly not happy with that.
Tagliafico.
Fernandez. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nice physical challenge. Molina. De Paul. And it's Molina. Nice control. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedri.
Rodri.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
as the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri.
Llorente. Oh, well measured.
Oyarzabal, and he's certainly onside here. So who's he picking out?
Brilliantly cut out. And a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Caught red. Nico Williams. Williams' cross.
Oh, clearance is short.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yamal. Great chance! Deftly away. That's a throw. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Martinez.
And it's Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there.
Fabian Ruiz.
Nico Williams. It's a good foot in there. De Paul. Molina. Paredes. Molina. And there's green grass ahead of him. De Paul! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Yamal. Llorente. Oh, sweet feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Molina. Romero. Paredes. McAllister, he's gone direct here. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. That is a brilliant interception. McAllister. Fernandez. Fabian Ruiz. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, Oyarzabal. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
The ball played with John, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Messi really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Pedri. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
And that is out of play. Fernandez. Alvarez. McAllister. Aim forwards. Molina, gently done. To cut it out. Unai Simon getting this one clear.
Tagliafico.
McAllister. Paredes.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ambitious ball here. Played back to the goalkeeper. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Oyarzabal.
Pedri. Moved on forwards. De Paul, and it's played forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri spread out to the left. Lovely feet. And it's Cucurella. De Paul, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Paredes. Calmly anticipates.
Rodri.
Yamal, and he goes cross-field. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fernandez. Paredes.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Foot in. Fabian Ruiz has been caught there. It's a foul.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Kubasi. Ball's played through. Llorente. Ball swung it. Oh, what a climb! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And here's Messi. Messi opts to play it back. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent.
Argentina are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Argentina, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break.
Nico Williams. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, nice touch. And he's there to get it away. Alvarez. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Llorente. Fernandez. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Played out wide. Llorente. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Paredes wins the duel this time. De Paul looking for a runner. He can run onto that. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that has been clubbed away. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Climbs up big! He scored! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Martinez. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Messi, now he's off and running. Pedri. Time to deliver. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pedri. Llorente. Tagliafico. Messi. And it's Fernandez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Llorente tries a measured ball. Nice interception, well timed. McAllister. Molina. De Paul. McAllister. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Tagliafico. Fernandez. McAllister. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tagliafico. And it's Fernandez. That's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Fernandez. And the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Pedri. Oyarzabal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Aim forwards. De Paul. McAllister. Fernandez. Martinez, gently done. Either side really getting hold of the ball. And it's Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Nico Williams. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's De Paul. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Cucurella. That's good play. Cucurella, and that's aimed into the middle. McAllister. Fernandez. And here's McAllister. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. There's the shot! Should have put that one away.
Messi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Yamal. De Paul, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Paredes. And it's played forward. Messi chasing after it. Pedri. And it's Llorente. Chance to play it in. Serves up across. And he's heaved it away. Llorente. Rodri. There are a few waiting for it. Llorente with the cross. Molina. Lobbed in behind. On time, excellent interception. McAllister. Yamal. Llorente. Referee's given a throw. Tagliafico. Martinez. Alvarez. Moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal. Fernandez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Fernandez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nico Williams looking understandably energised after his goal. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Fernandez. The pull done delicately. Al-Kubasi gets it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Well, that was asking just too much of him. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz, out to the left it goes. Pedro shoots! Fernandez. Alvarez. McAllister forwards and with intent. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yamal. Alvarez. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Alvarez shifted upfield. Unai Simon comes out and deals with it. And it's Llorente. Can he get onto this? Oyarzabal gets into a good position. Can he deliver? And he welcomed real chance! It's in! And what a climax we have here! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Spain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Paredes. Fernandez. And here's Messi. Fernandez. Cross goes in there. That wasn't the greatest of balls. The final seconds now. Pedri. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's to Paul. Nico Williams.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Fabian Ruiz, and it's played forward. Here's Oyarzabal, and here's Yamal. Tries a deft little ball. It's out for a goal kick. Cucurella. Nico Williams. That's very neat. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Messi. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely. And the referee brings it to a close. Spain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Spain lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Jagana, ayada, günana, yelana, yelata,